you're all feeling welcome today. So, I would like to do my bit to our board chair, principal, PTA president, guest speaker, family, friends, well-wishers, and most importantly, the start of the moment or graduates. A pleasant morning to you all. This graduation ceremony marks not just the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey for our graduates. They have worked tirelessly, overcame challenges, and demonstrated unwavering dedication to their studies. We are all incredibly proud of their accomplishments and the resilience they have shown. So ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to embark on Flight Comfort Hall 2025, I encourage you all to fasten your shoes, tune your voices, and get ready to cheer as we initiate this momentous occasion to celebrate our graduates. Sit back and relax as we take off into celebration mode, our flight destination, their future success, and beyond. Give them another round of applause. So we're going to be asking Dejanay Williams to come at this time with our first lesson.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Our first lesson of today comes to us from Jeremiah 1, verse 4 to 10. I will be reading in your hearing. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I formed thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then I said, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, thus saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my word in thy mouth. Hananiah, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out, and to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build up, and to plant. Here endeth a portion of God's holy word. We honor it by saying,
Thanks be to God.
Alright, so the scripture here reminding us that sometimes our little ones, when we have them in our care, they will say, I cannot do this, I'm not able to do that, but we have to remind them that they can do whatever they set their minds to. Is that an amen?
Amen.
Is that an amen?
Amen.
Alright, so at this time, we're going to be learning who our graduates are. I'm going to be asking Mrs. Holmes here and Mrs. A. Melbourne to come and do their introduction.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, seniors.
These are the school leavers of the Comfort Hall Primary and Infant School. We'll begin with the infant department. Malaya Isaac.
Johnny Brown.
Renicia Allen. Please stand when you hear your name. Vicky Waldron. Janelle Morgan.
Boy Isaac.
Liana Mitchell.
And Crystal Owen.
Now, Jaden Forbes.
Sorry, children.
All right, now to the primary department. The primary department. I'm just waiting a moment for everybody to be seated. Thank you. Dejane Williams. Kalana Clark. Kelana Clark. Calista Brown.
Alexia Campbell.
Kalina Thompson. Jadine Rowe. Nathan Isaac. Lamin Reynard. Annalie Young. Leona Dias. Loraya Bunton. Vitalia Tilly. Leonce Breton. Ariana Carter. Daryl Green. Jadine Hutchinson. Jaden Hutchinson. Charlene White. Cadavia Hamilton. Janae McLeod. Kendra Bartley. Shantana Baker. Akila Martin. Orion Martin. And Jacqueline Mitchell. Everyone, please put your hands together for the School Leaders 2025.
Opening remarks. I said you were to tune your voices and all, and some of those voices sound like they need some Lucozade and something and all of that. Give the ready ones another big round of applause. Alright, so now we are going to be serenaded by El Club de Español. So we're going to be having a song by the Spanish Club. Cheer them as they come, cheer them! we're all proud of. Aren't you proud? And if you liked their performance, what are you supposed to say?
First class.
You're supposed to say? All right, thank you. Now that is better. So they've just serenaded us, and we're going to give them our lending ears as we listen to our second lesson, which will be done by our Deputy Head Boy and Prefect, Nathan Isaacs and Alexia Campbell. No man, parents. No man, do better than that. Welcome back to the stage.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today we'll be reading our second lesson, which is taken from Philippians 4, verses 4 to 13. And we will be reading in your hearing. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known. And the peace of God, passeth all understanding, shall keep your heart and mind through Christ. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which ye have both learned, and received, and heard, and seen in me, do, and the God of peace shall be with you. But I rejoice in the Lord greatly, that now as the last your share of food has flourished again, wherein ye were also fearful, but pleased not of the truth. Not that I speak in respect of one, for I have learned, in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. I know how to keep abase, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be humble, both to abound and to suffer. 13 and last, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Here endeth a portion of God's holy word. We honor it by saying,
Thanks be to God.
Whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, think on these things. So I want to insert a little quote here. It says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. So graduation class of 2025, think on those things. At this time, we're going to be having greetings from Mrs. Kimberly Williams, our PTA president. Make her welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Girls and boys, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony here at the Comfort Hall Primary and Angel School. Also, a very, very warm welcome to all our honored guests and friends. We truly appreciate your presence here today to share in this momentous occasion. Thanks to the Almighty One for having brought us safely through the past school year, and we continue to rely on Him as we venture into seeing the next school year. I would like to extend gratitude to our esteemed principal, teachers, guidance counselor, and all other supporting functions of this institution for their hard work and dedication as they poured into the lives of our children, whose guidance and support have been instrumental in shaping the success of our graduates. To the families and loved ones, I commend you for your unwavering support. Behind every graduate stands a network of support, encouragement, and love. Your presence here today is a testament to the love and pride you share for these remarkable individuals. The 2024 to 2025 school year has been a remarkable one. Time has rattled by so quickly. As we look ahead to the future, I am confident that our graduates will make a positive impact on the world. I would like to seize this opportunity to speak about a few anecdotes about time. Balthasar Garcia once said, "All that really belongs to us is time. He who has nothing else has time." Steve Jobs then waded in on the same topic and said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." J.R.R. Tolkien then said, "All we have to do is to decide what to do with time that is given to us." Bill Keane then said, "Yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." Maya Angelou said, "All great things require time." Steve Jobs again said, "The most precious resource we all have is time." Harvey Mackay said, "Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, you can never get it back." Charles Brixton said, "You will never find time for anything. If you want time, you must make it." Leonardo da Vinci said, "Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it." David Foster Wallace said, "Everything takes time. Bees have to move very fast to stay still." And finally, Charles Richards said, "Don't be fooled by the calendar. There are only as many days in the year as you make use of. One man gets only a week's value out of a year, while another man gets a full year's value out of a week. There is always time for success. If not now, when?" Graduates, as you move forward in life, be sure to use your time wisely. And most of all, live for God. Let us now begin this ceremony with a spirit of celebration and anticipation for the bright futures ahead. Again, welcome everyone. Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes for your future. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together for the class of 2025.
For that one. All right, getting better as the day goes by, right? All right, at this time, we are going to be listening to the report, which will be coming from our principal, Mrs. Shereen Nicholson. Make her welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm happy to be here. I just want to welcome each and everyone to our school in exercise 2024-2025. I acknowledge the presence of our worthy chairperson, Mrs. Donna Alexander McIntosh, member of staff, all staff members, newly appointed members of the School Board of Management, PTA President, Mrs. Williams, our keynote speaker, Ms. Shakira Gray, past student, our Honorable Member of Parliament, Mr. Michael Phillips, take him welcome. Again, my hard-working and dedicated staff members, students, parents in the audience, distinguished ladies and gentlemen in the audience, well-wishers in the audience, boys and girls. Did I say?
No.
Right. Today I present the 2024-2025 report with the theme in mind, choice. Nothing determines your destiny. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. I will start with a quotation from Graham Brown. Life is not about choices. Some we regret, some we are proud of, some will haunt us forever. The message is, we are what we chose to be. I proudly stand here this morning to present my report with a grateful heart. I'm not going to cry. As some of you know, I was ill for a while and had multiple surgeries. Today, I have to give the Almighty God thanks for all the praise He deserves in us. I could only rely on Him during my weak moments. I truly have to salute my wonderful teachers, who held it together during my absence. The many parents, the many parents, friends, and well-wishers, and my team of doctors. Your prayers truly protect me. I publicly say, thank you. Thank you all. To God be the glory. Great things He has done. So loved He the world that He gave us His Son. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here with you today. Comfort Hall Primary and Infant is a vision-based school. Our vision of pursuing excellence, creativity, and a sense of pride is a clear statement of our intention. We enable and celebrate learning that is connected. We celebrate learning that is real. We celebrate learning that is engaging. Today, we proudly celebrate dedication. We proudly celebrate love. We proudly celebrate care. We proudly celebrate unity. And most importantly, we celebrate parental involvement. Give it up for our parents. Our mission is to empower and educate students to become responsible, world-ready adults in the future. To accomplish great things as a school, it requires the versatility and commitment of all stakeholders to be on one accord. Embracing and upholding the school ethos, the school's core values, the school's academic standards and goals that govern this noble institution of learning. A graduation ceremony is always a memorable and special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work. So as we look back on this year of these students' academic journey, it was not easy. It took a lot of creativity, extra classes, both in the morning and in the afternoon. Many sacrifices by the class teacher, Mrs. Suarez. Mrs. Suarez is a very dedicated, committed, talented, and an effective, skilled communicator who inspires and motivates students to reach their full potential. This teacher knows the grade 6 curriculum. Parental involvement was also key to these children's successes. These parents, and I hope others are listening. Just calm down, they can hear what I'm saying. They had to print a lot of test papers, which was quite costly. They're not rich. However, they made the many sacrifices. Look at the end result today. These children and their parents and all staff members created history at Comfort Hall. All 24 students who sat PET 2025 examination made us proud. 17 of these students have gotten their first choice. And are placed in traditional high schools in the parishes of Manchester and St. Louis. We were very innovative, creative, resilient, inclusive, and committed to the task of teaching and learning, hence the results. The keeping together, the coming together, the working together brought about successes of these children, both at the basic and the primary level. Today at the school, we know that the parents are smiling proudly of their children's accomplishments. However, the journey continues, giving them the same level of support and guidance throughout high school and for those entering their primary level of educational development. Parents, your support is key. Copy these parents. Teachers, my teachers, your teachers, you have been a key element in the children's educational development from the infant through to grade 6. Your unconditional support has inspired and encouraged them to achieve their best at Comfort Hall Primary and Infant. Your planning, your teaching strategies, your daily encouraging words, have molded them to the students they are today. How proud you must be today to see your students with bags of good character, lifelong learning skills, and self-actualization. None of this would be possible without my teachers. So on behalf of the Board of Management, students, parents, we salute you. Let's give it up for our teachers. Mr. Mandabay at grade 1. Miss Myers, grade 2. Miss Londa Holmes Pierce, grade 3. Miss Francis, grade 4. Miss Hopkins, grade 5. There are new members of staff. Mrs. Francis Melbourne in the infant department. Miss Ellis in the infant department. Miss Rodney in the infant department. Our guidance counselor, Mr. Lindsay Daisy. Our non-academic staff is Millicent Green, who retired in November. Mr. Vincent Rowbottom. Miss Lynch, those are our cooks. Mrs. Thompson, our hard-working janitor, give it up for her. Our honest and trustworthy top shop attendant, give it up for her. Yes, ma'am, this is not a problem. Our safety and security officer, Ms. Smith, whose tenure ended in May 2025 sadly. This team of workers, we have to salute them today and always for the level of commitment and loyalty to their job description. Unity is strength. And I repeat, unity is strength. And together, we are a team that is coveted, may I say, and we are a team that is unmatched. Together, we stand as we unite our effort to serve the nation's children. That in all future decisions that they have to encounter, they will be well equipped to make the right decisions that will determine their destiny. The end result will create a wonderful, beautiful, magnificent life for themselves. And over time, the future of this beautiful island Jamaica will be in good stead. Our infant department, may I say, education is not static. Hence, we have to constantly create that environment that is innovative, diverse, technologically engaging, relevant, and of high quality, ensuring that all students are well prepared for a rapidly changing world. We ensure, and I must emphasize this, we ensure that equity and balance are daily input in the teaching and learning process. Absolutely at Comfortable Primary and Infant, no child is left behind. This leader is transformative, engaging, innovative, creative, and hence, in pursuit of building a primary school of choice, I achieved a shared vision through communication, positive reinforcement, and fostering a sense of pride and purpose among my staff, among my students, and among my parents. I empower my staff so that they can contribute meaningfully to the organization's success. I am not one of those leaders who sit back and wait on the government to do it all. No. If I could copy Sister Portia, work. I seek sponsorship from the private and public sector. Hence, I wrote to Jamalco and stated our problem at the infant department because we need to be certified. We need our banner to be placed in our infant department. So the company gave us $250,000. It was used to renovate the infant department. Look at it now. We must also say thanks to our parents who contributed towards the partial fencing of our infant department through our fundraising activity you supported. Our member of parliament who is sitting inside here with us, as promised, to fully complete the perimeter fencing next budget year. Yes. This is one MP who believes in education. And what he said he's gonna do,
He's going
if
to
he gets the money, he will do it.
Amen.
Give it up for our member of parliament. Yes, sir. We salute you today. We have to salute Miss Sonia is here? Miss Sonia, please stand. We have to salute the late Miss Camille McLeish in life and posthumously. As a past student who was quite instrumental in guiding the process, read our application for funding through the Tourism Enhancement Fund, TEF, for the construction of a staff bathroom. What did I tell you about the transformative leader and a committed board of management, ably led by Mr. Lauren Edwards? We drafted a proposal and Ms. McLeish worked assiduously. And we were given over $500,000 to kickstart this project. And here we are today, a team of 11 soldiers from the Engineer Regiment has completed a portion of the project from June 23rd to 26th, 2025. We truly thank the soldiers for their sincere effort and dedication. The flooring is completely tiled. It is right over there. The piping is completed. The manhole is installed. Miss Sonia, keep standing, darling. Your daughter's legacy will forever be remembered by us. So by the start of the new school year, we'll have a bathroom that is functional, with a touch of luxury, and with a touch of class, and with a touch of relaxation. Can bathroom have relaxation? Yes. Can bathroom have luxury? Yes. This bathroom will have it. So we'll have a restroom for our teachers, right? Yes. Fully furnished. Right. So we'll have a good bathroom. In this academic year, we have started working towards an effective school library to enhance the students' learning outcomes, and by providing a wide range of programs, services, and resources which support teaching and learning, and also support and encourage students' reading skills. Hence, I reached out to eLearning Jamaica, and we were quite successful in acquiring 29 computers for our school library. And an interactive whiteboard. That is what the transformational leader does. Keep working until the tasks are complete. Come this academic year, 2025-2026, each child, class by class, will have access to a computer. Therefore, our students upon leaving this noble institution of learning will not only leave literate, will not only leave numerate, but will leave digitally literate. Parents volunteered in the painting of the walls in our library. Our cook, that versatile man, Mr. Vin, installed the metal shelves, so we will eliminate the termites. We have more work to be done, and our library is to cater to the needs of the 21st century learners. So parents and friends of this school, when I call upon you, kindly respond positively and heed to the call. We are on a mission to build a school of excellence. Together, we can. You know what Ms. Nick is talking about. Secret agenda. The NGOs, Food for the Poor organization, is one such entity that continues to donate food items to every term. Once every term, we say thanks to Food for the Poor. The Ministry of Education continues to support the wholesome development of the nation's children. Adequate amount of resources to aid the teaching and learning process were equally distributed for each term. Regular funding for the purchase of food and maintenance grants. The ministry gave us multimedia projector, equipment, and we were supplied with all that is necessary to educate the nation's children. Fourth, we salute our teachers who coordinate and executed a well-planned, exciting sports day. The Board of Management thanked the Sports Committee for another fun-filled event which was well supported by the community, parents, and patrons of the houses. Colin, Isaac, Horton. But Horton dethroned the former champion. Well tried, Isaac. The champion boy for 2025, Janine Robinson, grade 5. And the champion girl, Rashida Ford, grade 4. From this school athletics experiences, our students participate in District Association sports teams at Malvern, Manchester. One of our students, Britannia Tibi, went on Britannia Tibi went on to represent the parish at the JPA 34 meet at the National Stadium. She won a silver medal in the 4x100 For the past couple of years, we have had students from this school representing this parish at that meet. So when we boast about developing well-rounded students, this is the school of John. We continue to expose our students that engage with different kinds of extracurricular activities, academic and social activities. We have the environmental club, ISCF, culture club, and our uniform group, 4-H, Cub Scout, and Brownie. Our academic club, mathematics, reading, and Spanish. You heard them this morning. The Customs of Manchester, the Honorable Mr. Garfield Reed, has embarked on the initiative of peace ambassadors in schools, and 10 of our students from grades 4 to 6 were selected to promote peace, harmony, conflict resolution within the school community. Our school continues to observe special days. This year, we observe Miss Lou's Day, Literacy Week, National Heroes Day, Parent Month, Parent Day, Peloton for both parents and students, Christmas concert, Earthquake Awareness Week, Black History Month, Reggae Month, Peace Month, Africa Day, Carriers Day, Jamaica Moves in School, and Jamaica Day celebration. Fundraising activities. Our annual school reunion fest, it is back. It is back. After a break due to Hurricane Beryl. This year, it will be held on Wednesday, August the 6th, starting as early as 10 a.m. for the kids and the adults 1 p.m. Parents, friends, well-wishers, we crave your support. Proceeds goes towards the completion of our staff bathroom and other infrastructural development. Kindly support the ticket sale today. $500. And listen about the prizes. Open your ears. First prize, 70-inch smart TV. The second prize is a laptop. And the third is a smartphone. So the tickets are on sale. So please purchase the tickets before you leave. Main school achievement. I'm coming down. Renovation of our infant department. We were placed second in the Regional 5 Mathematics Community Display Competition, which was sponsored by Guardian Group Limited. The My Gully Health District Comfort Hall Primary and Infant won a trophy for the most consistent school in water treatment for the academic year 2024-2025. Our grade 4 PEP, we did extremely well. 18 of the 28 students gained mastery in literacy and 18 students gained mastery in numeracy. This current grade 6, when we talk about history making, Adam, our children did exceptionally well. We have 4 students transitioning to Manchester High School. We have 4 students to the Carteret College. We have 4 students to St. Elizabeth Technical High School. We have 2 students to Homewood Technical High School. We have 1 girl going to Bishop Gibson High School. We have 2 students to Belleair High. We have 1 student to Magazine High School. 1 to Belfield High. 1 to DB Cove High. And 4 to B. My Gully High School. None were placed but mine. It's a sad situation. And I'm going to make my query at the Ministry of Education. Why was Roger Clark exempt from this thing? Is your name lovely? Is your name lovely? Our top boy and girl respectively for PEP 2025 are our head boy, Jaden Robinson. Who will be attending the Carteret College? Our head girl, Mariah Bantam. Lorraine will also be attending the Carteret College. For their academic achievement, keep standing. The top achievers, both students through the Basil A. Jones Memorial Scholarship Foundation have won full scholarship. What is that? Full scholarship. From first form to sixth form. So textbook and tuition fee will be paid fully by the foundation. And I want to applaud the parents.
Yes, Miss
Miss
Banton.
Banton and Mr. Banton flew all the way from Paris come here to see him doctor.
Of course.
And nurse, so when you say nurse, but nurse Lavi, give it up. She's sitting down with her son and look at the achievement
Daddy is
today.
here. Daddy
Let's applaud them. Our PEP 6 scorecard says it all. The 30% of the students at each achievement level. Listen up now. Mathematics. 87.5% scored proficient and highly proficient in math. 95.8% scored proficient and highly proficient in science. 87.5% scored proficient and highly proficient in social studies. 87.5% scored proficient and highly proficient in language arts. 9. Of the 24 students scored between 70 to 99. Wow. 21 of these students are on pathway 1. 3 on pathway 2. None is on pathway 2. Commendations are in order for all teachers and caregivers in our feeder schools, Comfort of Infants, Evergreen Basic School, Church of God of Prophecy, St. Anthony. Big up to those wonderful and committed staff. However, special thanks to Mrs. Soren. Very supportive group of parents. Yes. Mrs. Warren, students, teachers, parents, your consistency reaps rich rewards. Yeah. The good Lord will reward all of you for your commitment to education. But certainly, and by no means least, we want to congratulate our babies. We want to congratulate our babies for completing their basic level of their educational journey. So as we usher them into this fold, I want them to learn that we don't joke around here. And the parents of these students, we don't joke around here. We want to wish them every success in the next journey. And parents, you hear what parental involvement can do? Yes. I hope you are listening.
Oh, they are cute face, no?
Sit baby. Sit baby.
They are cute face.
Graduate. Or graduate. Our heartiest congratulations go to you. Go and bloom in order to inspire others. Please take all the knowledge and the experiences gained here, your parents' grooming, and with the theme in mind for today. And I want to hear you repeat it. Say it once, say it aloud.
Choice, not chance, determines your destiny.
And I want to tell you, because sometimes when you step into high school, I want to say this Nicola Monday, babe. You all forget your results started. Sometimes I have to knock someone in your bathroom. So remember where it all started. Remember the foundation of your family, your community, and the wider society. Build upon it and use it to guide every choice you make. Stick to the values, the morals and ethics that you were raised into, and honor them with every decision you make going forward. And as you enter your secondary level education, go forth with confidence, and you will excel. Parents, I turn to you now. The time has come when you are called upon to play the role of a good and responsible parent as their child transitions to grade 1 and high school. Be their best friend. Encourage them in every failure or successes. Failure will come here, but you must be there, right there with them. Support their academic journey by attending PTA meetings, not like some when we call the meetings and they come here. But please, attend the PTA meetings, don't get second-hand information. Provide all the required tools for primary and high school, and those entering grade 1. I don't want to reach term 2 and the textbooks are not bought. We're not encouraging here. We are not joking. So we are depending on you to be involved. They are depending on you. Don't let them down. So take along with you. This year's theme must be a constant reminder about the choices and decisions you made. So in closing, you see how brief I am? I must say, we are forever grateful to the following persons who continue in their own sweet way to contribute to the education of our students' well-being. First and foremost, the Minister of Education. Our worthy Board of Management led by our Board Chairman, Mr. Lauren Edwards. My staff, Mr. Michael Phillips, our Member of Parliament. And not because he's here, it was written here. Mr. Michael Phillips, our Member of Parliament. The Allison's family. Miss Rose is here. Mr. Hector Isaacson family. Dwight Banton and family. Shakira Gray, our past student. And our newly added to our appraised Entrance Bonds Foundation, Mr. Jensen, Mr. Horton and family, Mr. Sidney Horton and family, the late Camille McLeish, Mr. Errol White, a retired teacher who gave selflessly his time to assist our students in physical education. They don't go on until it doesn't right up here at training. Yes. The Banton family, that Wilbert Banton, in the honor of the late Pastor Banton. Mr. Steve Jones, from the Basil A. Jones Memorial Scholarship. So as we close this chapter, let us continue where we left off in providing that environment for our children, staff, and all stakeholders to grow, work together in empowering our students to achieve their potential. And remember, intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Not everything is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. James Baldwin. God bless you all. Thanks for attending.
All right, so you just heard all the accomplishments for the year 2024-2025. Without further ado, I know Mr. MP must have 1,000,001 graduations to go to. So at this time, we're going to be asking our Member of Parliament, Mr. Michael Phillips, to come and
Our masters, our mistress of ceremony, our in his absence, Mr. Edwards, board chairman, and other members of the board present, our president of the PTA, our principal, staff members of the Cumberland Hall Primary and Infant School, parents, well-wishers, a pleasant good morning. You know, I'm happy that I'm speaking after the principal, because many a times when speaking before, you don't get a true understanding of the task ahead and what has been achieved. And I will ask yourself, Madam Principal, and the members of staff to just stand. Just stand for a moment. Come on, staff members. So, definitely. And I will ask the guests here today to just join me in just clapping them and celebrating the time. Because I would say many of us don't understand, for them to achieve what they have in an environment which is many times not conducive for teaching, much less conducive for learning, and to achieve what they have. But I wish I had something to give them today.
Find the man. Go down in there. Go down. Find the man.
Because I said it recently at another graduation. Schools in rural Jamaica don't get the same resources as schools, or what they call the name brand schools. And if it is not for schools like Comfort Hall achieving what they have achieved, name brand schools couldn't get the name what they get, because who sent them these children? So, as Member of Parliament, I want to thank you on behalf of everyone here and the community, Northwest Manchester, for holding up Comfort Hall Primary and Infant School. Thank you. But it is also a testament, and I'm hoping that students listen to the presentation, that if you commit yourself to something, you can achieve, no matter how hard. But I also want to recognize the parents and the wider community. Because what was evident in the report by the principal was how much community involvement and the parents. It shows that if you are involved in that school that is yours, how you can overcome many challenges. And any school that you see that fails both the community and the students are schools that don't have the involvement of the community and the parents. So I want to big up the community, I want to big up the parents for your involvement in making our dreams a reality. It was last year, through the efforts of the board and myself, that we were able to pave the schoolyard here at Comfort Hall. And I have to commend the board, because it is one of the few boards that represent the school in Northwest Manchester that I have to say has been very engaging. The chairman has stopped big. He knows how to do it. He's very resourceful. But you can feel the involvement of the board within the school, and it is something to be commended. I want to recognize also, because the Basil Jones Foundation, because to be able to commit to these two students and paying 100% for tuition and books is something to be recognized. It is I also brought an award for both of you, but I can give you peace and give the others the rest. Since you get 100%. Yeah? But we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. As the principal mentioned, since being member of parliament, one of my core tenets has been education. I hear persons running around the place saying that I only have one subject. But be that it may, I'm saying, the mix-up business me not get into. No, me not business if me have 1 or 10, but the mix-up business me not get into. But education is one of the vehicles that can take us out of poverty.
Yes.
It is one of the vehicles. It is not everybody that get the same opportunity. But when you get the opportunity, grab it, utilize it. And because I believe so much in education, every year we give educational grants to over 2,000 students in and around Northwest. Over the last 5 years, we have selected 150 students that we have paid 100% their tertiary, their university. We have given them 100% scholarship for their 4 years of university education. And why do we do that? It's because I believe, as a party that I represent, that we want to have one university student in every household. Because if you can achieve that, just imagine how they will encourage those that are coming up and the contribution that they can make to their own household, much less their community. So we have assisted over 150 students. Mile Gully High School has a 6th form program, which is now 5 years going. And for the past 5 years, since the existence of that 6th form program, we have sponsored every student entering 6th form at Mile Gully High School by paying their tuition for their lower sixth and their upper sixth. This year, as every year, we would have awarded the top boy and the top girl with a $15,000 scholarship and the most improved students with $10,000 scholarships. Listening to your presentation, Madam Principal, I was not only moved but encouraged, because these students would have been in grade 2 when COVID hit the country. And to see the achievements, and we have to recognize first the team at Comforter. Because during COVID, when there was no internet, some never have no tablet. Only for the teachers that spend money out of their own pocket with gas, money to print, to supply you, the students, with worksheets, and to see them graduating now where all of them basically got their school of choice. And seeing that we have pathway 1 and pathway 2 and no pathway 3 is really something to celebrate. So we're going to move up the top boy and top girl from 15 to 20. The most improved from 10 to 15. And every other student getting a $10,000 grant throughout the And I'm not doing it because I'm doing it because I feel good that they have done what they need to do and rewarding them for good work. Can I come up to Basil Jones one, but because this year we'll be spending over $7 million on back to school. And I want to tell you something though, why I'm feeling very encouraged about Northwest Manchester. I'm seeing a difference in our students. All the graduations I've gone to. They're more confident, they're more engaged, and they're more committed. But also, the team of principals and staff members, teachers, auxiliary staff that we have in the constituency is something to really be celebrated. Yeah, man, they give more than what is expected, and it is because of the love of education and the love of our students. But also, we want to, the fencing is already committed. No, it is already committed. Fencing is already committed. The only reason why you not this budget here is because we're trying to finish the clinic next door. Right? No, the clinic. So, again, I want to thank publicly TPD because they have committed an additional $5 million to it. They got an additional 5.8 million from 8.8 million from National Health Fund. So we have that is going to now spend on it, and that should bring it to at least 95% completion. But the task is really to try to see if we can open it by the end of the year. So we're adding on the staff room, we're adding on the suture room, which is the dressing room, and we're going to do some work on the fencing and the yard outside to see if we can get it to completion. It's already the roof, the interior is 90% completed. If you have not gone over there, go over there and look. It's your health center, right? And we have made the choice not to put the community center upstairs again, because we are having challenges with a similar health center that we have in Lincoln, where we have the community center upstairs. And it is causing a problem with the Ministry of Health and the community. So we are approaching the church to see if we can build it beside, so it stands alone. And then we will, after this, we will build a community center and a library in that community center for the community center. Yeah, and that's my journey. Looking at the top one, I thought we were getting that tablet and Samsung tablet with their price. Looking at your team today though, choice, not chance, determines your destiny. And the greatest thing about Google and AI, that you can type in anything and get the background. And that theme was attributed to an early philosopher, Aristotle. They emphasized that our choices rather than random events are the primary drivers, and I'm speaking to you graduates, listen, of our own future and the paths we take in our life. And I'm going to read a little of it. So the quote highlights the power of individual agency and responsibility in shaping one's life. It suggests that we are not simply puppets of fate or random occurrences, but rather active participants in creating our own future through the decisions we make. By emphasizing the role of choice, the quote empowers individuals to take ownership of their lives and strive for positive outcomes. It encourages proactive engagement in decision making and encourages a passive acceptance of circumstances. But through life with that quote. And I tell you what, how many of you have TikTok? And I put up on here, just not on it, yeah, not you. How many of you have Instagram? All of you on social media. On some. Yes, I am on social media. No, I'm just making a point. The richest person, this young woman is 23 years old. She earns $17 million US per year just by creating content on TikTok. So every time you go to her page and you like it, she earns. But the greater point that I want to make to you is that not everything that you see on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook is real. So she creates content for you to laugh, for you to like, for you to think that it is real. And when we talk about choices, you have a choice if you want to live like her, but don't have the creativity like her, thinking that what she creates is real, but it is not real. Many of those, even Jamaicans, that you see, what we call bling out on TikTok, wearing the latest wig, the nicest clothes, a throw off money, drive the biggest car. When you take all of that from them, they don't live nowhere, they don't have no education. But you look at it and think that that is what I want to be like. And the only one that can determine your destiny should not be how somebody else lives, but how you want to live your life. The choices we make. But then how are you going to be that change? Change for yourself, change for your family, change for your community, for your country. How are you going to be different from the next man that you are going to school with come September, or woman? Because you're going to go to school now, different schools. Some of you are going to go to the same school, but you might not end up in the same class. You're going to end up with other students that you will never meet in your life. Some of them will be kind, some will be mean. Some of them will say, why you come from bush? Why you not walk with no lunch money? How your hair looks so, how your shoes look so. But at the end of the day, you could have 10 subjects, $1 million in the bank, 10 car and 10 house. If you don't have integrity and character, you will have nothing. You will have nothing. I always tell my own story, which is what the other people are trying to use against me. I went to Jamaica College. I went to primary school like you. I went to Jamaica College. And I joke out my 5 years at JC. And when I took CXC, the first time, who can tell me how much trouble for the class? Maybe $1,000. Let me talk to them. Maybe $1,000. One subject. No, one subject. But I realized that because of joking it out, back then you would have to nowadays them tell you out. And I did my subject again. And I joked out again. There's so much to get. No, because I was an athlete. True. Yeah? And my father looked at me and said, the last chance this. And he sent me to community college. And I did 3 subjects and got all 3. Yeah? So 3 plus 2 is what? And 1. Alright. Other people can't come, but you can come. But while going to school, I had to work at the same time because I couldn't waste time. So I was working with my mother and I was running a farm for my father. But then I got the opportunity to start my own business. And sometimes in life when your parents tell you no, you think it's a bad thing, but not every no is a bad no. And that no can save your life, that no makes you have a better understanding. And then I learned it until I became an adult. But I went to my father and I said, I beg you $3,000. This is 1990, not why you never was even started. And I asked him for $3,000 then, which is about $3 million now. And he looked at me and he said, so how much should I pay out? I said, none. He said, then how you are going to business and you got no money? And I disliked him for saying no. But I was determined that I was going to start the business, even without him. And because I decided not to go to university, I wanted to start my own business, which I started working from high school. That failure was never an option. So I had to make it work. Because just like you, your parents never have not much. Many of you. My mother come from what we could call ghetto in a Kingston. One small room with 5 brothers and sisters sleeping on one bed. Grew up seeing my grandmother taking care of old people because she worked at the old people's home. See my mother work to send my father to university. So we never grew up with any too much opportunities. But just like my mother, I was determined that failure was never an option. Because I have always been reminded by my parents that if I am not better than my parents, then my parents would have failed.
True.
And when I see my mother and father struggle the way that they did, he said, me don't want to come through life as struggle like that. And I want to be able. You're very thankful. You're a gentleman and stuff. Thank you very much, my dear. Is your time on me? So the point I'm making is that your destiny, you're the only ones that determine it, not even your parents.
That's right.
Parents can only guide you, but at the end of the day, it's what it is that you want and how much it is that you want it.
Yes.
And while you go after that, put God at the center of everything that you do. You see when you wake up this morning, yeah? And then your parents doing it, now you're doing it. It's God's gift. It's God's gift. There's 180 people die every minute somewhere around the world. 2 people die every second, and you have life. You have life, so that God then shows that you should continue to be a part of His word. So give Him thanks and praise for that. So I encourage you to go through life remembering this quote and try and live your life upright, honest, and with integrity. I want to congratulate you for the hard work that you have put in. But this is only the first chapter of your life. You know where to start another chapter. And in life not get no easier. It gets harder. But you are the author and finisher. You determine where you want to end up. Congratulations, class. Congratulations. Also, you can leave out your ones. Okay? we're going to just do 5,000 grants for all of them.
Wow!
Which will go towards their books. Towards their books. Yes. All the grants have to go either towards books or to school fees. Parents say, "Nah, get no money in their pocket." So nobody call me and ask me when they get it. It can go straight to the school or straight to the bookstore. I just want to let you know the office is open for back to school assistance. Don't call me, go to the office. Just carry your documentation as usual, and we will do what we can. May God continue to bless you, keep you, and guide you as the days go on. Thank you, God.
Let's give our MP another round of applause. So he has made us some promises, and we're looking forward to those being fulfilled, right, Mr. MP? Okay. So, my quote again to our little ones, just to back up what our MP just said, your talents determine what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do. Your attitude determines how well you will do it. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. And Nelson Mandela said that. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from your failures. So, whenever you fail at something, don't just throw in the towel and give up. Go at it again and again. And again a third time until you succeed. At this time, we are going to be having our item from the infant department. So they'll be doing a song for us.
Oh, this guy's a fixer.
They are? No, what's my response you're supposed to give? What is the answer?
First class.
First class. So indeed, they must be very happy because, as we always said, they might go a big school in September. So they are no more in the kinder department, but they are coming over to primary. At this time, we move along, so we'll be having our graduates do their poem. Still, I rise. Make them welcome. No man's parents do better than that. If I were them, I would sit down and don't bother come up here. Cheer them better than that.
Still, I rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bald head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatred, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise? 'Cause I dance like I got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Out from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean, weeping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
All right, so they just said the poem, I rise. But as you rise, graduates, don't just rise, but spread your wings and soar. Kelly Clarkson had that song, Break Away. And it goes a little bit like this. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. Make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away. So you spread your wings and you'll learn how to fly. You won't give up till you touch the sky. Make a wish, make a change, take a chance, and break away. So as you break away from primary school, soaring into high school, spread your wings and take the world by storm. We'll now be moving on to the introduction of our guest speaker, which will be done by Ms. Myers, one of our member of staff. Good afternoon. Masters of Ceremony, principal, teachers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our most important, graduates. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce to you today our esteemed and enthusiastic guest speaker, Ms. Shakira Gray. From the chartboard of Comfort Hall All-Age School, now Comfort Hall Primary and Infant, to leading classrooms filled with curious minds, she has been on a mission to make education meaningful, exciting, and even, dare we say, fun. As a proud past student, she is honored to return not just as an alum and a guest speaker, but as an educator who once sat in the very same seat, dreaming big, and living proof that with God, a vision, hustle, and heart, anything is possible. After graduating from Knox Community College and Magati High School, she pursued higher education at the University of Technology, where she discovered a love for both marketing and teaching. What began as curiosity quickly evolved into a career dedicated to helping people and brands find their voice and tell their story. With a unique blend of strategic thinking and creative flair, she has worked across industries, building communities, and empowering others to embrace their potential. But while she enjoyed the thrill of the marketing world, it was the classroom that stole her heart. Today, she is a dedicated math educator who brings formula to life and helps students to see that math isn't just about solving problems, it's about thinking critically, finding patterns, and building confidence. Beyond the titles and accolades, she is a mentor, teacher, tutor, and lifelong learner. Whether leading workshops, participating in youth-focused initiatives, or mentoring, she is on a mission to inspire the next generation of thinkers, doers, and change makers. When not teaching or crunching numbers, you might find her exploring restaurants, reading a good book, surfing the net, or secretly solving puzzles at lightning speed. Today, returning to Comfort Hall as a guest speaker is a full circle moment. She returned not only to share a story, but to remind every student that greatness doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being passionate, persistent, and unapologetically you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, students and staff, get ready to welcome home one of our very own. Put your hands together and give a warm Comfort Hall Primary and Infant welcome to today's guest speaker, an inspiring voice, a passionate educator, and a proud past student, Ms. Shakira Gray.
Thank you so much. I am honored to be here to be your keynote speaker it is indeed a full circle moment because indeed I expected these benefits. My graduation was at the church, not here, so it's a long time ago. But it is indeed a pleasure to be here with you guys. I am so honored. I sat there and I listened to you because you guys are doing amazing things. And parents, let me tell you, don't let anybody tell you, don't let them go to school. Yes, send them home. Teachers are here to be with them and they will succeed, alright? So yes, send them home. I know, because I was here. So I'm saying that. So, your theme today, I'm speaking to you, so really and truly, I'm going to talk to them no deal with this, right? So your theme says, choice, not chance, determines your destiny. It's not my destiny, it's not your parents' destiny, it's your destiny. So choice, not chance, determines your destiny. So in my classroom, I tell my students, I don't have to close mouth. My classroom offer interactive. Now when they come to the class, they know set, they know how to think them. So, have to work with me today, right? So in your own words, let me know what you think choice is. You can raise your hand. What do you think is a choice? Alright, please.
You make something by yourself.
Making something by yourself. Anybody else want to tell me what's a choice? What do you think is a choice? What is chosen by you? Chosen by you? Come on, come.
A decision that is made out of your own will.
Okay, that's a decision made out of your own will. Anybody else?
So basically, it's your own decision that you make, and only you.
Over here that says a decision that you make and only you. Alright, so it's your choice, not chance that determines your destiny. Now what is a choice? What is a choice? Right? What is a choice? Yes, a choice. A choice. So it could be a chance. A choice. What's a chance now? What's a chance? Wait, raise your hand if you're probability in class. Probability. Raise your hand if you're taught probability. So therefore, I need all the answers as to what is a chance. Because you need probability. This year, no, don't turn out because it's not the probability. So what is a chance now?
It's the probability of something happening.
Something happening. Anybody else? Something. Chance is anything that can happen, but you don't make it happen. It's anything that can happen, but you don't make it happen, right? So what they're saying, you want to share with me as well?
So chance is like if something happens that you don't decide or control.
Very good. So your chance is something that you don't control, right? So the chance of something happening you don't control is any account. If I go down to the supermarket right there, so the person is not buying cash back. They don't know what is going to happen. It's their chance. They're buying it. They don't know what's the next move. They don't know what to play. But they buy the cash back with hope that, okay, I'm going to win. Now that is what this is saying. The choice, not chance, determines your destiny. No, your choice is something that you choose from whenever you are given more than one option to choose from. It says determines your destiny. I want you to look at this now. It says Y-O-U-R. Look at it and tell me if you see any M-E in there, any M-O-M or any D-A-D. You see any D-A-D in there? You see any M-O-M in there? No. You see any T-E-A-C-H-E-R in there? What is there? Y-O-U what? Y-O-U-R is what? Your. So it determines your destiny, not mommy, not daddy, not teacher, not principal. So none of it is there. Y-O-U-R. You know the funniest thing about it is here? There's a U there. You see, they can spell U here, so, and there's a U right there, so nobody else, it's your own. Your destiny, nobody else. Don't fear alone. Right? So right now, I want you guys to interact with me again. We're going to make some choices. I'm going to ask you some questions, and when I ask a question, and that's something that you want to do, you raise your hand. Parents listening, listen to me and ask them, would you rather to have free Wi-Fi forever or have unlimited food? So if you want free Wi-Fi forever, raise your hand. If you want free Wi-Fi forever, forever, raise your hand. If you want unlimited food forever, raise your hand. Alright, so parents, make sure you listen. These kids want the food, they don't want the Wi-Fi. Alright, if you would rather to repeat primary school or skip high school and go straight to university. So if you want to repeat primary school, raise your hand. Alright, Miss Nichols, you have a full class coming back September morning. If you want to repeat, if you want to skip high school and go straight to university, raise your hand. Alright, would you rather to have a superpower to help people or a superpower that only can help you? So if you want a power to help others, raise your hand. But if you want a power that will only help you, raise your hand. Yeah, alright, listen. That's how quickly choices are made. So you just did 3 different choices in basically 25 seconds. But what happens next is the choice that you make, that's the choice that alters your life. That is how life is. You choose to alter your life. So the choices that you make in this life, it choose what's your next move. So I came here in 2006. Don't bother to come and try to check my age now. I graduated in 2012. I went to Knox College and then Magati High School for 6 form. When I did CSEC examination, got a subject and signed up for 6 form program, I signed up for College College, St. Elizabeth Technical, Magati High School, yes. 3 schools, I got access to all 3. When I made a choice of Magati, persons were like, so, there is some nothing about Magati, really, that makes sense. But it was my choice to go to Magati. Why Magati? Because Magati was always seen as a school that people thought, okay, it's not going to get on their stuff. But I made the choice that I want to be the difference at Magati High School. I went to Magati in 2017. First year of Magati, I was student from the president. You know, we just go to school and get student from the president. That makes sense. 6 form president. I was ICF president as well. I went on to lead in St. Elizabeth for the ICF program. When persons saw me at the institute, I went, well, where's Magati? But I was the one who made the choice that I'm going to Magati, and after leading Magati, I held up banner high because I went to Magati, yes, so what? It's beyond the Nassau Mountains, and I went to Magati. I am proud to say I went to Magati. But that's the choice that I made in 2017, and that choice is one of the reasons why I am standing here today. Now, students, I'm going to say something to you. A lot of you, when you got your results, you weren't happy with your results, right or wrong? Right? You weren't happy. When money was the first choice, second choice, right? But that, you weren't happy at it. But listen to me. A lot of you are not happy with your placement, but let me tell you something. It's not where you go, it's what you go there to do. And the choices that you make when you go to that place. Now, your destiny is not coming. Listen, parents. Your destiny is not found in the spirit round back and the 25 o'clock. I'll tell you that. So do not break your neck and break your bank and break your pocket. So by the clock, September morning, the spirit round back because you don't feel like I'm picking up dancing and dashing when there's nothing in the head as yet. Listen to me. Invest in your children, but invest wisely. Do not invest in the material things that can be stolen from them in the blink of an eye. Invest in things that the students can say, listen to me, mommy is the reason why, or daddy is the reason why. Invest in them so that they can make the right choices. Invest in them that someone can step on the road and they can drop them and say, yes, I'm not married, son that I'm going to take him. Do not invest in them for them walk past people and them all that stuff. Not even a good morning, not even a good evening. You are the reason. You are the first point of contact for your child. I was in the primary sector before moving on to the private sector, right? And I was at a school. Anybody in here know Tree Valley Gardens and then I'm going, that's where I teach. They must say, get us. And I have a child in my class. That child is, let me first say, I don't want to say that, but the behavior is not it. And one morning I said to the peer, said to the grandma, I need to speak with the mommy or the daddy. The grandma said, Miss him over there, sir. Alright, so come to me, since you over there, so they can talk to me then. Miss me say over there, so bring him home. What time I come? Miss him soon come and do some things and the police will hold on upon him, soon come. Mind you, my school is here and the prison is over here. When you come and say over there, so a prison man, the meeting the yard in there. A prison the man there. No, this man is a prison.
My room full, half full, brother.
Man went to prison, the lady said, Miss, in bar 9 o'clock in the corner, that prison 901. No, he doesn't know anything about a father's love. He doesn't know anything about a mother's love because the mother doesn't
right beside the head.
So the grandma is there. Homework is to be done, but grandma doesn't know what to do. But the child comes to school and the child acts out every single day. Parents make the choice to stay in your child's life. Whether it is hard or not, stay in your child's life. Your presence makes a lot of difference. Yes. It makes a lot of difference. Now, students, back to you. Choices that you're going to make. First choice, when you go to school, choose to sit with the right company. With the right company. When I went to Knox, I started August 24th, 2022. I will never forget that. And I met a young lady, her name is Justine Powell. She's my first friend at Knox College. She is my friend. If my head hurt me, I call Justine, she's a doctor. Justine had hurt. That's the kind of friend I chose to make in high school. That when I was in college, and they're still here today with me to guide me, to make a decision. And another friend, Shantae, she's now a teacher. If I have a lesson tonight, I write to Shantae. Read this for me. You make the right choices. Choose the right friend. Don't choose friend because she come to school and break. Don't choose friend because our mother give her pizza to eat on Friday. And our mother give her $2,000. Your mother can give you $2,000. So be satisfied with what you have. Alright? And I'm going to tell you again, your friend. When I was going to Knox, there was some place up at Knox called Love Circle. There's a Love Circle at Knox. My mother is here. I think I was 8. She'll not beat me now, but I'm going to say it. Oh, I think she will beat me. Alright, so there's this place at Knox called Love Circle. I was in grade 7. I was the only person from here going to Knox at the time. Now, it's not easy. Getting up at 4 a.m. to catch Soji bus. From Soji bus, they go to Mandeville, and from Mandeville to Spalding, and from Spalding to Knox. I did that for 5 years. 5 years, and let me tell you something, I was never late. I was absent 2 times in 5 years. 2 times in 5 years straight. And let me, big up my mother, because, yes. And let me tell you something. It wasn't easy. It was hard for me to even join clubs at school because if they're in 310, 309 months to the gate, because we never get taxes from regional managers, because manager taxes are not the one that you can rely on every time, right? So I have to make that choice. So listen to me. And no matter how much school to do one thing to do. In grade 7, they were the same. We were the same without parents. The choices that you make and what you do with your child is going to determine their future. When I went to Knox, I had no transport back. I was feeling shoes, I was socks, I was sneakers, I was the regular shoes, regular ones. And then tell me the first day of school, tell them what them asked me. How much we are room? You know why? Because I have a big bag of babies.